Welcome to our training video on preventing workplace violence. This guide is designed to help everyone recognize, prevent, and respond to workplace violence. Workplace violence is any act or threat of physical violence, harassment, intimidation, or other threatening disruptive behavior that occurs at the work site. Workplace violence can range from threats and verbal abuse to physical assaults and even homicide. It can involve employees, clients, or visitors, and can happen at or outside of the workplace. Now we will discuss types of workplace violence. Workplace violence can take many forms, including physical violence, verbal abuse, psychological violence, and sexual violence. Each type can significantly impact the victim and the workplace environment. We will discuss each kind of violence individually in detail for better understanding. Let's start with physical violence. Physical violence includes hitting, kicking, pushing, or other physical attacks. For example, a coworker is assaulting another coworker after a disagreement, or a consumer punching a clerk. Verbal abuse. It includes yelling, swearing, or making threatening remarks. For instance, a coworker threatening another coworker, a boss yelling at their employees. Psychological violence. Psychological violence includes intimidation, harassment, or other behaviors causing mental distress. For example, a manager frequently excludes an employee from meetings and social gatherings. A coworker publicly criticizes another coworker. Sexual violence. It includes unwanted sexual advances or comments and inappropriate touching. For example, a coworker, boss, client, or consumer is making inappropriate physical contact, sexually provocative remarks, or requests for sexual actions in return for employment advantages. Statistics and impact of workplace violence. Workplace violence is a serious issue affecting millions of workers annually. The consequences can be severe, ranging from physical injuries and emotional trauma to decreased morale and financial losses for businesses. Impact of workplace violence on employees. Workplace violence has far-reaching consequences, affecting employees physically, mentally, and professionally. Firstly, physical injuries to employees are a direct consequence of violent events. Physical harm can include bone fractures, cuts, and bruising, which may lead to prolonged medical treatment and recovery periods. Secondly, mental health concerns are a significant impact of workplace violence. Employees subjected to violence may experience depression, anxiety, or PTSD, leading to a diminished quality of life and long-term mental health issues. Lastly, there is a reduced level of job contentment. When workers feel insecure or unsupported, they may stop caring about their jobs, leading to a significant drop in overall job satisfaction and engagement. Impact of workplace violence on organizations. Workplace violence not only affects individual employees, but also has severe repercussions for the entire organization. Increased absenteeism and turnover are common consequences. Employees who experience violence are more likely to take frequent leaves or resign from their positions altogether. This leads to higher recruitment and training costs as the organization must continually replace and train new staff. Reduced productivity. It becomes a significant issue. When employees are preoccupied with concerns about their safety or mental well-being, their ability to focus and perform efficiently diminishes. This decrease in productivity can hinder the organization's overall performance and competitive edge. Moreover, legal and financial repercussions can arise from workplace violence. Organizations may face lawsuits, compensation claims, and increased insurance premiums. These financial burdens can strain resources and impact the organization's profitability. Last but not least, damage to reputation is a critical concern for organizations. Prevention strategies. Prevention is key to ensuring a safe workplace. Establish a zero-tolerance policy towards any form of violence, conduct regular training sessions, and encourage open communication among employees. Creating a supportive work environment can significantly reduce the risk of violence. Response and reporting. Knowing how to respond during a violent incident is crucial for your safety and the safety of others. Here are the key steps to take. Firstly, during an incident, it's important to stay calm. Try to de-escalate the situation if it is safe to do so, and seek help immediately. Your safety should always be the top priority. Secondly, it's vital to report the incident as soon as possible. Inform your supervisor or the HR department immediately. Timely reporting ensures that appropriate actions can be taken to address the situation and prevent further incidents. Finally, support for victims is essential. Ensure that those affected by workplace violence have access to counseling and support services. Providing the necessary support helps them recover from the trauma and reinforces a safe and supportive workplace environment. Preventing workplace violence requires vigilance, awareness, and a proactive approach. Remember the signs, follow the prevention strategies, and always prioritize safety. Together, we can create a safer work environment for everyone. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay vigilant.